everyone, and welcome to Die Hard Sooner Report. Man, I hope you're having a great Thursday. Get out there and win the day on Thursday. Man, I had a chance to talk with Lincoln Riley yesterday, and we talked about developing a complete team, how difficult that was with 85 scholarships, the scholarship limitations in today's time and age. And, he said that it's difficult, but, you can do it. And he said, but it's more difficult in today's because of the scholarship limitations. Now, he marvels at the 2 or 3 teams that do it. And so he knows that you can do it. And he's trying to do it here. But he says to denounce a team that's really dynamic on one side of the ball is wrong. Because as long as you're winning the games, that's what really matters. But he wants a great defense at OU. But he says getting all 3 principles to be great in the same year, that's not easy for any football program. So being great on offense, great on defense, and great on special teams, that's always the goal. He knows Alabama's doing that. For the most part, Clemson's doing that. And this year, a lot of people feel like Notre Dame's a complete team. I don't think Notre Dame's a great offensive team. But, Lincoln looks at it from an offensive point of view. And he says, back in the day, just 10 years ago, if you averaged 400 yards offense a game, 40 points a game, that was a good offensive team. This year, he said, in this day and age, that probably gets you fired. Now, he's looking at it from an offensive point of view, but he knows that he's got the offense playing as well as it can play as one of the top offensive programs in the country. And he's working to build the defense. Again, he feels like there's some pieces in place. He likes some of the things that OU's doing. He feels like Oklahoma's young on defense, but he feels like it's getting there. But he says in this day and age, they can still get out and do it, and that, that certainly will be the goal. He also was asked about whether or not Texas seems to play OU tough in these games and seem to play OU better defensively than some other teams. He just kind of shook his head. He said, he goes, I know it seems that way. It shouldn't be that way, but, Texas has good players. And for whatever their record is or whatever you think about their program or where it's at right now, we know they have elite talent. We try to recruit some of that talent. We go up against that talent. When we watch them on film, we see elite talent. And he said, it comes down to talent all the time and every issue that we talk about when it comes to college football. And he says Texas has great talent. And he says they'll bring great talent again. So that will be the rub as Oklahoma's offense will really try to get it going. I mean, OU did put a lot of yardage in that first game on Texas's defense. They did score 45 points. And so, it's going to be interesting. And one thing to keep in mind, Kyler Murray has always played well in AT&T Stadium. In Arlington, Texas. He's had some of his biggest games of his life when he was at Allen High School and AT&T Stadium. So he won't be daunted. He won't be intimidated about playing in such a grand stadium. Heck, he's had some of his greatest moments before in that stadium before. Thanks for listening to Die Hard Sooner Report. Get out and have a great, great Thursday. I appreciate your support of Die Hard Sooner Report. God bless and have a great day, everybody.